Welcome. Got a nice refreshing drink of water there. I hope you enjoy the lip smacking. Welcome to this very nice Reconsider It live stream. Thank you for joining me. Here in this live stream, I'm going to be entertaining you with some rap. I'm going to do some beatbox, some live looping. I'm going to do a rap remix. And the remix in particular that I'm going to do today is from this old album of mine, Conscious Objects album Sorcery. This was the debut album by my fusion hip-hop group, Conscious Object, my fusion hip-hop duo with the great producer, Mr. Bombcamp. And the song that I'm going to be remixing from this album is my song Trustworthy. Yeah, Trustworthy. Woo! You might know that if you're familiar with my catalog. That's one of my more well-received and harder-hitting songs. In the video description, I have linked to the music video and also where you can stream the audio if you want to hear the studio version. So check those out. The song's pretty fly. I'm going to get right into it. Let's do it. Hey, we need to be repaid, and I can illuminate the way. This time things will change. Be patient. It takes incredible amounts of dedication, or they win. Gather behind me, recite the anthem. The chant can transform you quite nicely. I'd like to cite the sacred writing. It implies you and I need to be fighting these beasts. I've been watching this show of politics. It may seem innocuous, but it's not. It is positively preposterous. And I posit that we need a relief from it. Who can deliver the populace? The drama is obvious. Rest assured, there's a cure. We've endured more than anybody should have to. And I want to get back to the glory days as badly as you. Before we pay, sorely I may put forward the surest way for us to reclaim our place at the top of the chain. I'm not gonna be swayed by anybody making an offer to me saying, play for us, keep that rapport you've won, but take extortion sums and endorse the course we run. Gather behind me, recite the anthem. The chant can transform you quite nicely. I'd like to cite the sacred writing. It implies you and I need to be fighting these beasts. And we don't really have a lot of time. We're in a crisis, and my advice is that we act fast and get aligned with the only known way to cope with all these supposed holy devoted souls who control and hold us in broken homes with an overtone of foreboding phobias. So let's open hope up again, friend. When our collective intent gets stronger than the establishment, then we go for gold and dethrone the whole system. It bends to accommodate us, or it misrepresents us and our cherished sense of what's right. It's frightful that we need to be so wide-eyed and attentive in this climate. Why is it so difficult to find someone who could guide this society? I'd give my life if I could know it's not a lie. Gather behind me, recite the anthem. The chant can transform you quite nicely. I'd like to cite the sacred writing it implies. You and I need to be fighting these beasts. Gather behind me, recite the anthem. The chant can transform you quite nicely. I'd like to cite the sacred writing it implies. You and I need to be fighting these beasts. Whew. You and I need to be fighting these beasts. There's no arguing that. Some nice politics for you. What do you think of politics? Are you into politics? Politics, of course, has a function in the world that can be done right. Although most of the time, or at least how about this, often, maybe not most of the time, but often when people talk about politics, nowadays you hear them saying things like, oh, politics is a team sport. There's this team versus that team. Oh, my team, we're the good guys. We're the ones who are really trying to help. Unlike the other team, they're the bad guys. They're trying to hurt everyone and be bad jerks. Someone will say that. They'll be like, oh, yeah, I hate politics. It's so divisive and it's a team sport. They'll say that. And then in the next breath, they'll turn around and just completely buy into whatever their partisan news source tells them to believe. It's so weak. It's so weak. Oh, man. In fact, I'm going to make an even stronger statement right now. Brace yourself. This is a pretty strong statement. I am going out on a limb here. I am taking a risk. Here's the statement. It goes like this. If you buy into partisan politics, like you really buy into it, you really, truly, top to bottom, you believe you're good, they're bad. You're right, they're wrong. You're helping, they're hurting. If you really think that, you're failing an intelligence test. Got that? Maybe no one else in your life is telling you that. Your old pal Reconsider It will. If you buy into partisan politics and you really think it's the way, you're failing an intelligence test. That is not the way. Politics are supposed to be nonpartisan. The point of politics is to say, yes, in society we have this problem that we're dealing with. Let's solve that problem. Not let's just voice the problem and perpetuate it without solving it. Don't do that. No, let's solve the problem. Let's actually solve it. And by the way, let's build bridges so that we can collaborate even with people we don't agree with. That's politics. That's good politics. Reach across the aisle, build the bridge, and solve these problems. Now, if you do that, that's cool. And if you are in that bucket, that you agree with what I'm saying right now, then first of all, thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me on this topic. Furthermore, please share this video with somebody you know for whom this would be a shocking revelation. They'll be like, oh my, you said I'm failing an intelligence test because I buy into and feed the engine that's destroying our society. Oh, I can't believe you'd have the audacity to tell me that. And I'll be like, yep, I will say it again. That said, thank you for joining me here in this live stream. We got really political. Hopefully that will make you subscribe because it's so highly political. Thanks again, by the way, for joining me on the live stream here today. I would love to see you next time. I'm doing these once a week, every Wednesday or Thursday. It varies per week. But every Wednesday or Thursday, I'm doing a live stream, and they're usually pretty short. They're only about 5 to 10 minutes. I'll do one song and then just talk a little bit like I'm doing right now. 5 to 10 minutes. If you'd like to be here during the live stream, you'll need to be a subscriber and turn on notifications so you know when I'm going live. It's such a short window of time. You want to jump in there as fast as you can. That's it for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Would love to see you next week. Until then, please have a very nice rest of your day. I'll see you next week.